15, 20, I mean, a whole sea of police cars, just ambulances, fire trucks, I mean the whole district.
Been a minute, been a while. Been a minute since you had somebody to show you a vibe. Well, here I am, you can't run, vibes are here. I'm the one that have you in your feelings, yeah. Like it and you don't wanna feel different, yeah. Give you that good love you craving, just trust me, oh baby.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. You guys can already see from the title, I was in a hit and run car accident. This guy hit me and took off. If you're interested in that, stick around. I have a story time for you. I have been living in the DMV area, as I stated before in my first YouTube video, which, by the way, if you guys haven't checked that out, I had the coronavirus, long story. It will be in the card. You can go ahead and check that. I've been driving for years, just a little bit of backstory on me. Clean driving record, never got into an accident. I moved down here, 2 accidents less than a year. Now, if I have any subscribers from the DMV area, please let me know what's going on. What's happening down here? What's the driving tests like? Guys, I feel like the license are like really easy to get down here, and I'm concerned. I've seen a lot of crazy stuff here on the road, and I'm from New York, and they say that we drive crazy. I've never seen anything quite like this. The first time I was hit from behind was I didn't have any damages. I'm not going to say it wasn't a big deal because I was hit pretty hard, but I had no visible damages, so I kind of let the lady rock. So I was like, okay, you know, one accident, I'm away scot-free, like, we're good, like, you know, everything should be fine. Everything was not fine. About a month ago, I was driving home from work, and I'm pulling onto a street at a red light. I look at this man. He looks at me, we make eye contact, we look at each other. So I'm signaling to pull over for him to let me through. He goes, yeah, come on in. I'm like, cool, thank you, sir. Oh my God, I had a really long day, thanks. The light turns green, and as I'm about to hit the gas and pull forward and pull in a little bit more straight, all I hear is, I said, no, Lord, this man didn't just drive into me. I wasn't moving. Did this man just drive into a essentially parked car? Yes, he did. He drove into the side of my car. So I look over at him, and there's this small little shopping area. He reversed out of my car, once again, crunching. And then he pulls over into this small little shopping area. So when we pulled into the shopping area, and I'm going to insert a video so that you guys can see, there was somebody that was leaving a parking space. So I had to like wait for the person to kind of back out so I could pull into the parking space. Now, I want to say this because he was plotting from the beginning. Because as you guys can see in the video, like I said, I was going to insert it. He purposely he reverses into the spot. So I think from the jump, he was like, I'm about to take off one, sis. All I gotta do is just wait. Just let me wait. He reversed into the spot, and I pull forward into the spot. It's a very small, tight parking area. This situation really taught me, if you ever pull over on the side with anybody in any type of parking area, back your car in, because it'll save you some time for when they try to take off on you. But anyways, so I pull forward into the parking spot, and at this point, I haven't even put my car in park yet. I'm starting to reach over into my glove compartment because we're going to exchange information. And in the corner of my eye, I just see him slowly pulling off. And I think, I know, he must be trying to fix himself. Is he really gonna do this? He's not gonna do this. And he was moving so slow that I was like, there's no, like, he's not doing this. And then as soon as he hits, like, gets out of frame, takes off.
This one right there. Yeah, this would just give you the idea. But yeah, he's on the doors, right?
You can't
see anything, but that's him for sure.
Yeah.
And that is Alexis.
That is? Okay. So then it is that guy. And then that's me. Trying to figure out how to park.
So once all that's designed, then you can figure out how many you need and give you a count on that.
And there he goes.
Yeah, it's still kind of early, but this is a good to give you, kind of figure out the styles you like.
To hit my car in reverse, zoom down the street after this man. He's weaving in and out of traffic. And guess what, girl? Call me speed demon. I could have been a freaking NASCAR driver, okay? I was on him non-stop. He pulled over in the right lane. Guess who was in the right lane? Left lane. Guess who was right behind him in the left lane? On his tail. Period. Where did you think you were going, sir? Where did you think? I think that he saw me and he was like, this little girl, like, I'm about to smoke her. Like, let's go. Smoke who? Who are you smoking? You must be smoking something else because you ain't smoking me. And that's on that. Anyway, so I take my phone out, I take a picture, and I get on the phone with the cops, and they're like, yeah, ma'am, can you see the driver's license? And at this point, remember, I'm driving. So the photos that I took, I didn't know if I could see them or not. And your girl wears contacts and glasses. And I had my glasses on at that time and I was due for a checkup. I was due for a retesting and I needed new frames. So I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, ma'am, just give me a second. She's like, ma'am, you have to pull over. Like, don't chase this guy. And I'm like, ma'am, with all due respect, no, he's not going to hit my car and then get away with it. That's not what we're doing here. We're not doing that. So sit tight. I got the license plate coming for ya. So lucky break, we get stopped at a red light. Now this little small moment, I was like, okay, like, don't do this again, Amanda. And it's funny because all my friends have told me, Amanda, why are you chasing someone? And my answer to them is, has anybody ever hit your car and took off? I'm gonna let them hit you and just be like, oh no, there they go. I guess that's that. Like, no, you're going to pay for what you have done. I was so mad. We pull up to the light and this man, I had a heart attack. He gets out of his car and I'm thinking, oh my, is this man about to shoot? Like, I was really, really scared. And like, this ended the whole chasing him. Like, he got out of his car and he walks to the front of his car and checks out his damages and gets back in his car and then continues to take off. What? Like, I couldn't believe it. Just to check out, like, no, I'm good. And then got back in his car and just started taking off again. So she's like, yeah, where are you now? I'm like, I pulled over into a McDonald's parking lot. Like, I just need some officers here. Please, thank you. Really quick, the officers come to the scene and they walk up to me. They're like, hey, what's going on? I show them the damages and I go to the photos and it's a little bit blurry. It's a little fuzzy. I think I can see it, but we're not sure about the last two numbers. And I'm like, you know what? It's fine. Like, it's cool. Don't worry about it. I just need a police report so I can give it to my insurance company and I'm good to go. The police officers look at me and go, we can't take a police report. Well, why the hell not? And he looks at me and said, and please let me know in the description if you live in the DMV area. I don't know if this is a DMV thing or if this is like everywhere, but they're like, we can't take a report unless you're at the scene of the accident. Why did you come? I didn't say this to them because who's about to argue with the police? Like, we're not doing that. But why come? Are you guys the paramedics? What do you think you're here for? You're here to take a report. I mean, come on. The guy's not here. The guy's not here. Like, am I supposed to say hi to you guys? Hey, what's up, police? Hey, guess what? I just got hit. Oh, word, that's so sad. Yeah, bye. How was this supposed to go? Like I said, I was already annoyed, but I said, cool. I got back into my car and I drove back to the scene of the accident. As I'm waiting, I see 10, 15, 20, a whole sea of police cars, just ambulances, fire trucks. I mean, the whole district. And at that point, I said, "You're gonna be here a while, sis. Get comfortable." And that's exactly what happened. I waited in that parking lot area for, no joke, 2 hours, maybe 2.5. Like, it was the worst experience ever. Your girl woke up the next morning still annoyed, but my brain was working a lot better. And I said, "Amanda, we pulled into that small shopping center. I'm sure there's some surveillance there. We know the hit and run stories. It wasn't me. It was this person. You got the wrong guy." Like, that happens constantly. Not to me. I drove down to that shopping center and I have the surveillance, the ones that you guys saw somewhere earlier in this video, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to insert it. And there you go. But that was my experience, you know. My only advice is don't chase people. And like I said, it's hard for me to even tell you this. It really is, because as you can see, I never thought I was going to be, I didn't even think I was going to have to deal with that, you know. And I was lucky it wasn't a crazy hit and run accident. I wasn't hurt. My ego and my heart was hurt because he messed up my brand new car. But other than that, I was perfectly fine and don't think it was worth the risk. It wasn't. Not even it was not worth the risk that I took. Like I told you guys, he did get out of his vehicle, and you don't know who's behind those cars. It could have been somebody completely insane. He could have had a gun, and you don't know what lengths people will go to not get caught. You just never know. You know, it could have been somebody that was drunk. I mean, if you're going to take off in any accident, in any form, you're not a responsible person, because you wouldn't do that. People like that, you don't know their mentality. You don't know what they're capable of. So, yes. That is my hit and run story, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, don't chase people. Save your life. Don't be irresponsible like me. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I have new videos coming to you guys every week. Like, comment, subscribe. If you've ever been in a car accident or a hit and run accident, let me know in the description. Let's talk about it. And yes, that's all I have for you guys today.